Oh man, it's been a while. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh man. Is a country. It's right next to Yemen. Yeah. Actually, Yemen is to the west of Oman. Oman. I don't know if it's Oman or Yemen, but it's... I wonder if God will send me an omen to tell me whether it's Oman or Oman or whatever. No, but the way I remember the placement of the country, since they're right next to each other, and since they have like very similar names, or not at all, is Yo. Because you got Yemen on the west side and Oman on the right side, or east side. If you're looking at it north up, which we usually do in the northern hemisphere, then you will see Yemen on the left hand, Oman on the right hand, or west and east. But if you're not, then it's the other way. Then it's Oi. But Yo is the way I remember it, and I remember it because it's like Yo. Also, it's reverse alphabetical. I mean, it's in the same way. That's how I remember where Peru and not Peru, or Paraguay and Uruguay is. I know that Paraguay is on top and Uruguay, they're kind of like circular countries, and because I just remember PU, and so Paraguay, Uruguay, you know. Ugh. So yeah, some mnemonics. Anyways, it's been a while. Welcome back to Jake Talks. You know, the show where I am just talking. Yeah. Where I talk a lot. Yeah, I had to go on an extended break because I kind of forgot. A little bit I forgot about it, and a little bit before that, it's just because I got a little tired of a little bit tired of speaking. Just a little bit because like it's hard. I couldn't. One. I think I've definitely said this before, but it's a little lonely just talking to myself alone. I kind of like think I'm psychotic and like, yeah. So I just try to avoid. I don't want to be like absolutely psychotic and whatever. I don't want to feel like I'm psychotic, even though I know I'm psychotic and whatever. It's just lonely. And the second is like it's I really like listening to music, so I've been listening to a lot of music. Well, mostly I've been listening to Open Mike Eagle. Open Mike Eagle is an awesome rapper. He's like this art rapper, right? It's like an alternate rap. You know, like how it's like alternative rock and then alternative rock. It's like rap, and he's rapping alternative rap. Yeah, so it's like art rap. I mean, it's like unapologetic art rap, and it's really cool. I really like what he has to say, because it's and in fact he references one of his lines. He's like, "What kind of rap is this? Ain't no bitches hoes." Homie wasn't joking. He wasn't even joking. Homie didn't know. So basically, I mean, it's like that was my initial problem when listening to rap, is that it's kind of like demeaning, or not. Some of it's demeaning and like has like bitches hoes in it, and it's just like because it's not like stuff I resonate with really resonates with me, because I'm just like, yeah, okay, you know, that kind of like braggadocio, boastful rap. I mean, it's not necessarily. I mean, braggadocio rap is actually pretty cool, but it's the money. I want whatever. And I'm not saying all rap. That's just a big part of that culture. But like, oh, Mike Eagle, he raps about it is like in a more relatable way. To me personally, he's like raps about his anxieties and like, you know, setting up shows, and he tries to be funny. Not saying that other people aren't funny, but he's pretty good at the humor game, and it's very it just, you know, it's a little bit resonates a little bit more with me, and I really like his wordplay. I mean, again, other rappers are. I just like. I don't know. I just like Open Mike Eagle. He's got a. I like what he says. And he's on the. I don't want to say older side because he's only like 30. He's not 30. He's in his 30s. He's not 30. I don't want to say older. He's like. I mean, he's old. He would, if he was an athlete, he'd be on the older side. I mean, he's like, I don't know, maybe like Lil Wayne or whatever. I think that's, I have actually no idea what I'm talking about, so. Anyways, so I've been listening to a lot of him, and a lot of Open Mike Eagle, and I've listened to a lot of, and it's just like pleasant. It's like, pleasant. Anyways. So, what's been going on? Well, very close to graduation, and I'm starting to get a little bit of the feels. I'm starting to. Again, I've said before, I don't cry much, right? I mean, like, holy shit, that's roadkill. I think I just ran over roadkill. I don't cry a lot. I've been trying to get myself to cry more because I'm trying to be okay with expressing emotions, even though I'm really not okay with it. I'm just trying to get used to it. Oh, there's a sign that just says no. Oh, that honk. Honk, honk. Bork, bork. It's really dumb, but I really like it when people are like, you know, instead of saying bark for a dog, they say bork. Sounds like pork. That just reminds me of like a Jeopardy. It's like drop top. What do you have to drop from the top? Anyways, so what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That song's really good. Shout out to Marvin Gaye. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit of feels, you know, because, like, you know, I've been going to Pali for 4 years. That's the most I've ever gone to a school. Every other school I've gone for like 3 years, but Pali 4 full years. You know, seeing old teachers. I in fact, in 10th grade AP World History, we wrote letters to ourselves when we graduate high school, when we graduate college, and when we 10-year at the Pali 10-year reunion, and so I got the letter today and I read it, and first of all, 10th grade me was a homie. He gave me $20. $20. So, you know, 10th grade, 16-year-old me wrote the letter to 18-year-old graduating. So I was like 16-year-old Jake wrote to 18-year-old graduating Jake. So he's a homie, gave me $20. So I'm really glad. I'm $20 richer. I mean, it makes a little bit of a dent into, you know, what I have to do. But, you know, what I have to pay for, you know, for college and whatever and whatnot. But it's really nice. $20 saving, putting $20 in the saving. Well, it's not really a savings account since it not depreciates, but like as inflation goes up. I mean, inflation hasn't shot up crazy, but as inflation goes up, the value of the 20 slowly like decreases. So, like, yeah. But the 16th grade, 10th grade, 16-year-old Jake was very kind things to say. I believe he told me, like, I hope you're doing okay. If you're not, it's okay. You can get through it. It's better than 10th grade teacher's honors math analysis class. Oh boy, that sucked. Yeah, so if I can get through that class, and AP Physics, then, I can get through other things, because that class was misery. Not even a little bit of misery. That class was just misery for 2 semesters. If I can get through 2 semesters, which is 40 weeks of just absolute misery, then I can get through other things. Honestly, oh my God, that class. But yeah. But there's some other things. I was okay, I listed some of the more important things. I was in one music class. It was music. I was dating this person that I'm no longer dating. I dated them for a while. I've mentioned her before on the podcast. Dated her for a while. Not dating her anymore. And then I was music. I was in a music class, but now I'm in 0 period, and I'm really thinking about continuing music in college, maybe even majoring in music. It talked about baseball. I was co-MVP with Sam Goldman on junior varsity. Now I'm on varsity. Didn't get MVP or co-MVP, but whatever. What else was there? Oh, it said I hope Sparta's doing well. I don't think it is. I'm not really sure. I don't really know. With the probably should edit that out. My old friend group. I hope my old friend group's doing well. Well, I don't really hang out with them anymore for reasons I explained previously on the podcast. So yeah, I got great friends now. So, or maybe I got a couple great friends. So it's okay. I talked about my dog Nelly. Oh, I hope Nelly's still alive. My dog Nelly, or one of my 2 dogs. The other's Sammy. The first Nelly is a small little brown Jack Russell Chihuahua. Little doggy. It's doing all right. That dog is doing all right. And then, but that's before Sammy. Oh man, it's rough to think about before Sammy. Sammy's like a handful, so it's not easy. Well, before Nelly was meaner. Nelly's nicer now. I don't know if it's because of Sammy or just because. It's probably because of Sammy. What else did I write? I don't know. And I gave myself $20. That's it. Oh, and I wrote the flying spaghetti monster little sign underneath the envelope, and I was like, oh, 10th grade me was a homie. I'm very happy. It's a very positive letter, which is really nice. Oh, it's nice to get a positive letter. And I know some other people were just ragging on what happened and whatnot. But I should write a letter this year to what by the end of college. And for 4 years later, a little bit of a time capsule. I have this box of stuff. I think I talked about it. I have a box of stuff that I keep around that's of all important thingies. Just a memory shoebox. So it's nice. Yeah, so that's it's nice. I always look back on myself and I'm like, why did I do that? And it's a good thing, because I'm always trying to self-improve or whatnot. But it always sucks to look back and be like, I don't like I did that. I don't like that I did that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? And not just let it go. It's hard for me to let it go. I try. I'm not really able to let it go. But it's nice to get a nice positive letter from myself. I know other people wrote negative letters to themselves and it's like, ugh. But I'm really happy about 16-year-old me. Oh, and who just got his driver's license and was terrified to drive. Now I'm a pro. I'm talking and driving I still haven't crashed. Yeah, I should write myself a letter. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write myself a letter. I'm gonna handwrite it because like typing is nice, but it's always fun to see like old handwriting. Oh, merging. Checking like just I'm merging the left lane. So that's another Open Make Eagle song. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I gotta do. I gotta write myself a letter after I graduate. I'm gonna write myself a letter to myself in 4 years. 4 years. I wonder where I will put it though. 'Cause I'm not really sure. Yeah. I was really worried about opening my letter because I thought it was just gonna be me obsessing over my ex-girlfriend because we just started dating. Obsessing because that I was just like, oh god, I don't want to open it. But it was really positive and I was really happy. I was really shocked. I thought it was gonna be like a lot worse. And it was yeah. Put $20 in there. I wonder if I can't remember if I put any money in the other one. I really doubt it because I don't know. I really doubt it because I don't know if I even had more than $20 at that point in time. So, yeah. So again, I'm getting the feels. Tomorrow is the last day of high school for me. So like, man, man, I don't know if I'm gonna cry or not, but I'm gonna feel something. I'm gonna feel alive for once. For once, I'm gonna feel alive. I watched Captain America: Civil War last night. It was on Netflix. I can't really watch movies that aren't on Netflix because I don't, go out to see movies much. Mostly because the closest theater to me is ridiculously expensive. Like, I can go to another theater that's farther and buy like 3 tickets for the same price. Yeah. So, it's nice. Cause like it's freaking expensive as ridiculous. It's absurd. It's absurd. What if I do an auto diary instead of writing a letter? But like, how will I keep the? I don't know. See, I don't know how to keep that. I'm always thinking, like, people, plans, a lot of plans change. A reason why I put all those plans is because oftentimes plans change. Like, I remember this episode of The Big Bang Theory, which I don't really watch. I didn't really watch it in the first place. I just saw it. But they're like, in 10 years, let's meet back here again. And only one of the people showed up. And like, I remember specifically in 3rd grade, some kid said he was going to wear a Yankees hat and Dodgers cap alternating days for the rest of his life. And that like stopped like immediately. And all the plans I think to do, like doing a podcast every day, those plans just stop. And it's just like, it's kind of sad because it's like, planning to do something that's really cool. Well, planning to do something that's really cool, but it just kind of, stops. And I can't stop squinting for some reason. Like, I need to open my eyes because my cheeks are like hurting. Because I'm planning to do a couple things with. I'm planning to write a script or write some stand up. I don't really know how to write stand up. I don't expect to be good at it, but I expect to like at least try. I just want to try a little bit. See if it's like worth it. Something that I want to do. Because, recently I've had... excuse me. Because originally, like, going into high school, it was like, oh, science. Science is cool. I still think science is cool. Science is really cool. But, like, as I've been exploring and whatever, I've, like, the humanities. I love history. So I'm like, there should be a lawyer or something. I actually have no clue. But history is cool. And, like, creative writing, like, creating on worlds and creating a movie and whatnot. It was fun. Because I wanted to create, I think I may have said this, but I want to create, like, a movie over the summer, or, like, a short film or something. And I have a bunch of ideas, and they're all freaking crazy. They're all just absurd. They make no sense. There's nothing good. No, I think it was last summer or 2 summers ago. I wanted to build a game, and that's not happening. I don't feel like building a game anymore at all whatsoever, because it's like, coding is a biatch. I do have to learn. One thing I do have to do is, if I'm going to continue music, I do have to learn how to play this one piece. I gotta do an audition. Yeah. I have to practice this audition piece to to do this audition piece to, try out for orchestra and try to do, the things I want to. Wait, no, those cars are parked. God damn it. Oh, no swearing. Oh, sorry. I was doing good through most of this podcast. Whatever. Mr. Robot. I like that. I like the first season. I haven't managed to watch the second season because it's not on. Well, it's not on Netflix. And it's not on Amazon either. So it was not. The first season was on Amazon, so I was able to watch it. But the second season, I wasn't able to watch it. I gotta shave. It gets kind of nice, but then it's like short, and it's like short. It's like short and itchy, and like gets irritated because it's like too short. But I don't know. I kind of like it, but I wish it was like fuller. But I mean, I have my whole life. The only thing is that I don't like. Not that I don't like shaving, but like shaving is time consuming, and I don't like consuming time, because when you consume time, you get full. I'm kidding. Joke. Funny. Haha. No, when you consume time, you have less time. I mean, and I don't like, shaving. Because it's just like taking the hair off your face. That's why I'm going to have a big bushy beard when I'm older, because I don't want to shave. Too lazy to shave. So, I mean, I guess I could just trim it. Also, it's hard to shave because I have to, like, my fucking dumbass, sorry, God, broke an electric razor it had a little thing at the end that you'd pop up, and then you would shave it, and then you could be able to shave real quickly. And you wouldn't have to lube up with shaving cream to use electric razor. But it gives you a lot of burns. It gives a lot of razor burn. But it had like this thing on the back of and so it would cut down the facial hair from longer to shorter. So it could be, you could actually shave it. But fucking, I don't know how the fuck he broke it. Sorry. That dumbass. Oh god, I'm sorry. He just broke the razor. I don't even know how. I was like letting him borrow it, and it broke off. He also like scratched every pair of sunglasses that I fucking gave to him. I'm venting. But that was like last year, so I don't know why it still bothered me. I mean, it still bothered me because I could still be using that electric radiator. But he freaking broke it. Anyways. Yeah. Another thing that's frustrating, there's a lot of construction going around where I live. So, traffic is insane. It's not insane right now. It's not insane right now, but it can get insane because construction vehicles and whatever and what's not. But and the part sucks is since I'm going somewhere else for college, I'm not going to be able to join the fruits of the suffering that I've suffered because of this crazy construction stuff. So, yeah, meh. I have to get a job this summer. That's probably the last topic I'm going to touch on. But it's hard. So I applied for this thing online that is part of my friend did, and I'm hoping it's $19 an hour, which is really quite nice pay. So I'm hoping they call me up and whatever, or text me and because it'd be really, really nice to have that. Really nice to have a job because I need a job because I need spending money for when I go to college, so I could pay for stuff. Anyways, I'm on my street. What did we learn on the show tonight, Jake? Well, we learned that you plan things and they fall apart. We also learned that writing to yourself, setting time capsules for yourself is quite fun, and it's really nice when they're positive, and it's really nice letter that I got, and $20. What else? Well, things have changed a lot, and I kind of like it, and I'm happy. I'm not really happy right now, but it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. But, I'm doing alright. So, whatever. Alright, thank y'all for listening. I know it's been a while since I've done this, but, sometimes things fall apart. But, back at it today. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or not. We'll see. I'm going to see some other... Actually, tomorrow is the last day, and I'm with some other people. So if they want to do a podcast with me, then maybe I'll do it. But we'll see. Anyways, thank y'all for listening. I love your ears. I should do a signing. I made a joke to my half deaf friend. You know who you are if you're listening to it. That deaf people listen to podcasts by watching videos of people signing. And I think that's kind of funny. Anyways, I was she was practicing reading signs and learning them by watching a video of signing. I was is this how deaf people listen to podcasts? Kind of messed up, but I'm already... it's okay. She was okay. I think she was okay with it. Anyways, so again, third time. Thank y'all for listening. I'm Jake. I have been talking. I have been Jake. I have been talking. This is Jake Talks. Thank y'all for listening. I love your ears. So, cheers.